And once again, welcome back to our channel. This is me, Ranjith, and today with a new podcast. And today I have a very special guest, Shivam brother. Hi, Shivam.
Hello, Ranjith.
So today podcast is about his placement journey, and he just finished out his graduation in B.Sc in agriculture, and he also got the placement. So the entire journey will be his campus life, his interview process, and how he got placed. So we both are studying in Chandigarh University. So podcast is mainly for the students who are in their second year and first year, who need guidance in terms of placement and in terms of upskill themselves. So this podcast is really gonna help you guys. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. So enjoy the podcast with Ranjith, Bohra, and Shivam. Bye. Hi Shivam.
Hello, Ranjith.
So how are you, man?
I am very good and I am enjoying my holiday for now.
Okay, so we can just start from a short introduction.
Yeah. So those who don't know me, I am Shivam Kumar Lal, and currently I am pursuing the B.Sc in Agriculture honors. And now I had completed my fourth year, and I am just waiting for the convocation here at Chandigarh University hostel now.
Okay, so now going back to your college life. Okay, so how was your college life? You spent your 4 year in Chandigarh University, right?
Yeah.
So
I can proudly say that my 4 year journey was so well. I had spent my entire timeline from the 4 year in a so planned and better manner that I had involved myself in all the extra curricular activities, academics, sports, along with the yoga, meditations, and all. So because I believe that in the today's generation, the only academics or study is not enough to enhance the life of any person. So I am the believer of multitasking, or you can say the individual should have multiple skills to enhance himself.
and one good thing about Chandigarh University, even I also felt really good. I mean, they have like n number of culture activities and the events, which really help students, to enhance their skill.
Yes.
So which I found a really good thing. And talking about the infrastructure, the campus, it's like more than 250 acres. So the campus is huge, and the crowd is also more number of students are there. So that's why the one good thing about campus, we can say, we really enjoyed. I think recently we can say in every week, right, there will be some sort of events in terms of and mainly, as we are from Nepal. Okay, so I mean, being in India, so how does it feel for you? Like, how
Actually,
did you find any kind of language barrier or any sort of difficulties initial days of your college?
Not because I am from Nepal, but my home belongs to nearby the border of the Nepal and India. So I am basically from those who know Janakpur Dham, Janakpur. It is in the Madhya Pradesh of Nepal. So it belongs to the border of India. So near to the Bihar. So from my childhood, I usually prefer to speak Hindi because my Mama Gam is there in Bihar.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not too difficult for me to adapt here.
I mean,
regarding the language.
even though India and Nepal, we both share same culture, same tradition, right?
Yes,
So because of that, also, I think it has become easy for us, to adapt here.
Yeah. Because as Modi ji also said in his speech that the relationship between the Nepal and India is like the roti and beti.
Yeah.
So we can say that the student from Nepal can come to India and there is no any type of language barrier.
Yeah. And talking about campus, as you said that you have been in multiple things you tried throughout the journey. Like which all things you tried initial days, like.
Okay, so initially I was so kind of demotivated because I was from the background of preparation of the MBBS exam. Okay. So after class 12th, can I say my whole journey like before the B.Sc?
Oh yeah, just go ahead, yeah.
So thank you. Actually, my 10th class, I had completed my 10th class from the Jaleshwar, that is near to the Janakpur Dham. And after 10th class, I went there to Kathmandu, and from Kathmandu, from NASA International College, I had completed my 11th and 12th, and then After that academic period, I moved to the entrance preparation phase. So I had prepared for the common entrance exam, and in that phase I had learned a lot of things. I prepared so well, so my rank is also good, but unluckily I was not able to grab the scholarship for the whole 4 years of MBBS.
Okay.
So I hardly had to move out from that phase to change my career other than the MBBS.
Okay.
So that's the reason I had given the exam of complex scholarship scheme, that is organized by the Indian Embassy, and in that whole from the whole Nepal, there are only 10 seats, 10 to 15 seats for the
Scholarship.
B.Sc agriculture
Okay.
students. Yeah. So I was luckily fall in to that
Category.
10 to 15 students.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, I came here at Chandigarh University. So you can say that the demotivation phase was there.
As it's
because,
completely
yeah,
over once
yeah.
you got the scholarship.
Yeah, yeah.
So it includes all your tuition fee and accommodation also.
Yeah. So I came here and I was quite happy because so I was quite got the good exposure regarding the infrastructure, studies, academics in this universities like this. This is also the India's top most private university.
Yeah.
So I was happy with that. But along with the happiness, my demotivation was also there because at that time I was the failure from the common entrance exam.
Okay.
So yeah.
I mean, it kind of ups and down, right?
Yeah,
You were
ups
so
and
sad
down.
at one moment, and suddenly you got a scholarship, and you came here, and you find new opportunity, right?
Yes.
And talking about your campus friendship, how did you engage with other people during your campus life?
Okay, so during my campus life, it was not so difficult for me to cope up with the friends. I made a lot of friends from India, Africa, from the Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. Even my roommate is also from Bangladesh.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it was quite enjoying. You can say enjoyable moments, and also I get a lot of exposure regarding that.
To learn culture and
Yeah.
tradition from other country
Other,
also.
countries.
Yeah, even I also felt the same thing. In my class also there are a lot of students who are from Bangladesh, who are from Myanmar. So it's a good exposure as being an international student, to represent the university in terms of any cultural events or sports, right?
Yeah.
Now, Shivam bhai, now we'll talk about your placement journey. So first of all, congratulations, for getting placed. So it's a glad moment for me also. As we are from Nepal, we came here and we studied really hard, and at the end, we get that kind of success. We got the placement. So how was your, how did you felt when you got the placement?
Okay, so thank you so much for congratulating me regarding my placement. So I got the placement in the Rentokil PCI. Those who don't know about the Rentokil PCI, it is the world's largest pest control company, and Rentokil is the Britain-based company which was established in 1925, and PCI, that is Pest Control India, is the India-based company which was established in 1954. So these two get collaborated in 2019. So I got a placement there as in the role of operations executive. Okay. So my package was also good, around 4 lakhs per annum. So for starting, it is good. And regarding the placement journey, it was so, you can say, competitive.
Okay,
and,
so how was the interview process? Like how many rounds you went through?
Okay, so the interview was 3 round, was of 3 round. In first round, the PPT was there, presentation. In that round, the company HR came and they presented their whole company, what is the post regarding, and what the company do actually. And in the second round, it was the GD round, that is general discussion, group discussion.
Yeah,
you can
group
say.
discussion.
So in that group discussion, the total of 60 participants, they had divided the group into the 4 groups, like 20 students, and then separately they had given the different topics to each groups,
Okay.
and they had or you can say selected the 4-5 students from each groups.
Okay, fine.
And
So
the
that was the second round.
yeah, that
GD
was
round.
the second round.
Okay.
And then the third round is the interview process. That is the panel interview.
Okay.
The group of 2 panel was there, and in each panel there are 2 HR, and as you wish, you can go to any panel and you can give the interview.
Okay, fine. And talking about then after that you gave the third round. It was a personal interview, right?
Yeah.
Then the result they came on the same day or
No, after 2-3 days they mailed to the CRC department of Chandigarh University.
Okay.
And then we came to know. Yeah.
Okay, so you were the only one who got selected.
Yeah. No, I am from, like, for the post of operations executive, I am the only one from Chandigarh University. And other 7 students also got selected, but they are for the sales.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And for the same company.
Yeah, for the same company.
Okay, so the company came for multiple roles.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. And now we'll talk about the academics. Okay, like what exactly you guys have to study in B.Sc agriculture. I mean, from outside we know it's something related to agriculture, something farming. But going deep dive into that particular field, okay. Yeah. So what exactly you guys you studied in your 4-year academics? Okay. How you prepared yourself for a real world, to solve the real world problems?
Okay. So from my childhood, actually my grandfather was doing farming. Okay.
Okay.
And my family, my home is also in village, so I have a lot of home, you can say farm, for farming. So from my childhood, it was my interest somewhere in my mind that I need to spend the time in the farming. And after the failure from the MBBS preparation, I got chance to you can say invest my time in the farming. Okay. So the best way to invest that time by pursuing the B.Sc agriculture. Okay. So I choose that. And regarding the future, you can say scope of the B.Sc agriculture, I had planned myself that for the government job also I am preparing myself, and for other roles like the planner for the agriculture, you can say for any type of NGOs or INGOs, I am also looking for that.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So I mean, now you finish your graduation. Now you also got your placement. So what's your future plan? I mean, you gonna stick with the job, or you are planning something else, or going back to Nepal? So what's your plan?
So recently I got the job, as you already know, in the Rentokil PCI. So I had talked with the HR that my plan is not to continue the job. Okay. My plan is to invest myself in such a manner that I can do the government exams. I will appear for that government exam, and for master's career also I am looking for. So definitely you can say that I will do this job, but this job will be my backup.
Okay, so you just want to continue with your studies. So once you finish your master, then you can just go for the jobs and some other stuff. Okay, so Shivam, thank you so much, Shivam, for being in this podcast. Now we are almost at the end of the podcast. Now I'm just going for a quick rapid fire round. Okay, so I will be asking you 5 questions. You just have to give like in one sentence, or you can give in one word. Okay. Okay. So till now, how was the podcast? Are you enjoying?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay. As you mentioned that you have been in multiple events during the college time. So you tried for academics, you tried for sports and other cultural event. So can you just tell me more about what's some sort of achievement in terms of these all things?
Yeah. So as you can see in my background, this is the memento that I got from the Chancellor of the Chandigarh University for my work that I had done in the online reputation management of the Chandigarh University. And Dr. Anil Prakash Joshi, who is also the Padma Bhushan and Padma Shri awardee from the government of India. So it is also the good achievement. And also I had won the international sports meet in the cricket tournament. Okay. And I was also the man of the match.
Okay, so you were engaging in all other extracurricular activities also. So what did you learn from by participating in different events?
Basically, it's about the boosting the confidence. Okay. So I boosted the confidence that how I am performing in the pressure situation.
Okay.
I came to know.
And I wanna ask you, what sort of advice you would like to give to your juniors, who are in first year, second year, or who just finish out their +2. So what kind of tips would you like to give in terms of, to do excellence in academics, in terms of other extracurricular activities?
Okay.
So what kind of advice would you like to give?
Okay,
Shivam?
so I can say that every person, not only the juniors, everyone who is watching the podcast, they should live in the present and they should enjoy the present moment. Okay, they should not think about the past, what happened in the past, what happened, what will happen in the future. They should not think about that. Just they have to be in the present and enjoy that moment and always look for the betterment of their life.
Okay, so Shivam, now we are almost at the end of the podcast. Now I would like to wrap up by doing rapid fire round.
Yeah.
So are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so my first question, what's your favorite food? As you are as an agriculture student, So what's
My
your
favorite food? Okay, my favorite food is chapati along with milk.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And who's your inspiration in your life, brother?
Okay, so my inspiration is Dr. Vikas Divyakirti.
Okay, and who's your favorite sports player?
My favorite sports player is Chris Gale.
Chris Gale.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. And so this one is the second last. So who do you remember any of your childhood friend?
Yeah, I remember a lot of my childhood
Okay,
friends.
can you just name few of them?
Yeah, Ankit Chaudhary,
Okay.
Prabhat Ozha, Sanu Roy, and
So the last one, the best advice that you received from someone.
okay, the best advice. Okay, so I had got the best advice from my older brother. He had told me that enjoy the life and take the problems at the bad, experience and opportunity as the good experience.
Okay, so thank you so much, Shivam bhai, for being here, and it was a nice conversation with you. So, all the people who watched till the end, so thank you so much for being here in the podcast. And if you find this podcast really valuable, just share with your friends and just comment down below, guys. If we lacked anything, so that we can improve in our next episode. And so this much for today. So see you on the next video. Bye.